Sub-Zero's fastest normal is his 6 frame down 1. Unfortunately, it doesn't combo into anything due to the nature of crouching normals in NRS games, but it is a good interrupt. Both his standing 1 and his standing 2 are 8 frames. The string for his standing 2 is a little stronger, but the string for his standing 1 is a little safer. Despite the visual reach difference, they seem to have about the same range. His fastest non-crouching mid or low is his 12 frame back 4 sweep. It has good speed, good range, and is unusually safe compared to many other sweeps in this game, but of course it has no combo potential. His fastest comboable mid or low is his 13 frame back 3, which is a low. The reach is not great, but that's the price you pay for a decently quick low starter. Back 1 is a high with some impressive range. I think it'll probably be important for punishing a lot of attacks. Back 2 is a safe launching mid with some good range. It leads to some nice juggles in the corner, and it's decently fast, so it's all around very strong. Sub-Zero doesn't actually seem to lose that much damage from mid-air freezes in this game either. But remember, the opponent now has the ability to flip out of juggles. Towards 2 is a decently fast overhead. It's already -6 on block, and the string out of it is even more unsafe, but it's Sub-Zero's main way to dissuade low blocking, so it's important. Annoyingly, it won't combo into a meterless iceball. Towards 4 has some really impressive range and some really garbage startup. It might be important for getting certain punishes. It is plus on block and mid, so it might simply function as a step kick. Finally, stand 4 does more damage than any of Sub-Zero's other cancels, but like his overhead, you can't combo it to meterless iceball. It might be good for damage maximization stuff though. 1-2 is 0 on block, making it a nice confirming string. The damage is low compared to his other cancels though. Completing the string with 1-2-4 is only -4 on block, which is still safe. If the 4 of that string makes it an 8-hit combo or greater, you'll get a crushing blow with some very nice damage. Unfortunately, Sub-Zero's only combo extension seems to be his iceball, which you can only use once per combo, so putting together an 8-hit sequence isn't easy. 2-1 is a bit stronger than 1-2, but it's -8 on block. Completing the string with 2-1-2 makes it -4 on block, so you need to be ready to end with either an iceball or a 2, depending on whether they're blocking. Back 1-4 into iceball is good because of the large range on back 1. And if you're blocked, the string is only -4. Back 1-4-3 does nice damage already, but unusual for a 3-hit string, even the 3rd hit can be cancelled. This is a nice ender for most of Sub-Zero's combos. Back 1-4-3 also juggles very reliably, making it good if you freeze someone mid-air or launch them. Back 2-1 is an easy juggle out of your launching axe. But even mid-screen, you can get better juggles into other things. Towards 2-4 is Sub-Zero's string from his overhead. It's very minus on block, and only the first hit is an overhead. However, there is a crushing blow if the towards 2-4 is a punish or a counter hit. I don't see a combo extension, but the damage is good. 3-3 is a string that has no cancel ability. It's +1 on block, but pretty slow. It might be good just for his pressure, but the stand 3 starter isn't an amazing normal, so this doesn't seem too useful. Back 3-2-1 is his low string. It's only -5 on block, with decent damage, decent speed, and a low starter. If you see you're hitting, you can confirm the first 2 hits into an iceball, and this is one of his better routes. For damage comparison, your main starters are 1-2, 2-1, back 1-4, and back 3-2. As you can see, the latter 3 all do the same damage. Stand 4 needs EX Iceball to be worth it, but it's your highest damage punish starter. As for enders, the ideal string seems to be back 1-4-3 into slide or shoulder. Sub-Zero has a whopping 1 special move shared between his variations, the Iceball. It does no damage, but it freezes the opponent for a follow-up hit or combo. Most projectiles ignore each other in Mortal Kombat, so if Sub-Zero trades this with another fireball, he usually gets to combo the trade. This gives him a really big edge in Fireball Wars. It's duckable and minus 16 even if blocked, so it's very unsafe to just cancel into it. Similarly, it can be punished on reaction by some teleports or slides at mid-range, so you have to be somewhat careful with it. If you've already frozen an opponent during a combo, you can't freeze them again. A second iceball on a combo just does damage instead of freezing, but the damage is lower than his other specials. Dead of Winter Sub-Zero gains the ability to enhance his Ice Ball. 1, it now does 50 damage instead of 0. 2, it's noticeably faster and will combo after towards 2 or stand 4. The combo from overhead is extremely important for his high-low mix-ups. And 3, the Ice Ball will now destroy oncoming fireballs. Sub-Zero takes less damage and has more time to get in for a combo, making him dramatically stronger in Fireball Wars. In place of his signature slide, Dead of Winter has a tackle. Unlike the slide, it doesn't low profile or hit low, but it does a little bit more damage. It's unsafe, so it's mostly just used as a long-range punish or for ending combos. If you enhance it, it's a lot stronger. This is generally the best way Sub-Zero can use meter to increase his damage output. Despite the fact that the opponent is only midair for a few frames, it is briefly possible to break out of the enhanced tackle with a quick fall. If your tackle is a counter hit or a punish, enhancing it gives it a crushing blow that increases damage. Thin Ice is Sub-Zero's other variation. You cannot enhance Ice Ball, but you get several new projectiles in return. Air Down Back 2 is an air fireball where Sub-Zero throws an axe. The damage is okay, but it seems to have very little combo potential. You can do it from any jump arc, including neutral hop. And Sub-Zero falls straight down afterwards. If the opponent is attempting to anti-air you, this could easily hit them out of it. Grounded Down Back 2 shoots a bunch of ice shuriken at the opponent. They're pretty strong, they hit mid, and they explode after a short amount of time, dealing more damage as they do. Unfortunately, this move is very slow and hard to combo into. But the overall damage is quite high. Notably, it does quite a lot of damage on block, and it's not duckable. Down Towards 2 throws a mid projectile with quite a lot of startup. The only way to combo into it on the ground without freeze seems to be a cancel from back 3-2. And even then it does less damage than his slide. The fact that it's a mid is kind of cool, but it really seems to have way too much startup to be useful. You're basically banking on you throwing your fireball at the same time as them for it to hit at all, and if that's the case, Ice Ball is still better. Mid-range, I imagine they can just jump forward on reaction and kill you. Thin Ice's last special is his slide. Sub-Zero quickly slides across the stage to hit you with a low. The low presence is quite useful. It lets you reliably combo out of a freeze after trading with most other projectiles, and I guess it forces the opponent to block low a lot if you show you're willing to use it willy-nilly. It's minus 20 on block though. If you enhance it, it does a lot more damage. Besides a flawless block attack or get-up attack, this is Thin Ice's only way of using offensive meter at all, so you might as well enhance it every single time you get the opportunity. Especially because the third time you enhance it, it does a crushing blow for extra damage. Here are some bread and butter combos I've put together. You can find notes in the description of this video.